Hello and welcome to the RD2L Master Season 1. We are here in the group stage between WangDaRen versus Portland Burnsiders. We will see what's going on here. The Enchantress and the Tiny Band coming out from WangDaRen. Meanwhile, the Phoenix and the Void Spirit getting banned out by Portland Burnsiders. There's gonna be a first pick Sven, which of course Portland Burnsiders, they're not gonna let them have the Omni Sven combo. But now instead, WangDaRen, they're just gonna take the IO, and we just have speed drafting here as the Portland Burnsiders take the Faceless Void. So both teams going with what is presumably their position 1 and 5. In the first phase, we have a Sven IO going up against the Omni Knight Faceless Void. Both cores rather cooldown reliant. If Sven doesn't have God Strength up, can be very underwhelming. Same can be said for Faceless Void if he doesn't have the Chronosphere. And in terms of the supports, I would say IO allows a little bit more of a split push potential, while Omni Knight just in the team fights with the Guardian Angel is gonna look very, very strong. However, if Sven has the Aghanim Scepter, he's going to be able to dispel that Guardian Angel pretty handily. And now there's going to be a Snapfire ban coming out. The Phoenix has already been banned. I guess it's just a Snapfire together with Faceless Void. You get the Chrono, you put the Mortimer Kisses over the top, which is very, very strong. And we'll see how that's gonna go. However, we're not gonna see how the Snapfire is gonna go because the Snapfire has been banned. There's gonna be a Slardar ban. So right now, both teams, I feel like usually what we see in terms of drafting in this patch is that the last pick of the first phase picks a carry, and then they have 3 bans where they ban out the counters to that carry. Now, because both teams have already picked their what is presumably their position 1 hero, neither team is gonna ban out any position 1s, and now we're gonna see this amalgamation of bans towards supports, offlane and offlaners, as well as potentially even mids. We see the Mars ban coming out from WangDaRen. And now for the Portland Burnsiders, I would say for maybe want to ban out something like the Venomancer, since that hero is very, very good against Faceless Void. However, they could also pick the Venomancer up themselves and put it against the Sven. And Vinny, he is a known Venomancer picker. No, instead they're gonna go for a Lina pick here. Not gonna be a position 5 Lina, but can still be a position 4, a position 2, a position 3. Any of those positions, Lina is available for it. Now, for WangDaRen, they most likely gonna pick their position 4 here, and they could also pick their offlaner actually, since they know what they're gonna go up against. They could pick something like an Underlord. I feel like Omni Knight doesn't do anything against Underlord. Like the Purification, nice. Like it's a good burst, but it's not gonna kill the Underlord. And they're gonna go for an Earth Spirit. So both teams decide. Well, we don't know if the Lina is a supporter. Right now, I think it's gonna be a position for Lina. Because if it is a core Lina, the Earth Spirit is really, really good against her. The silence, very easy to get on her for these high-level player. They just roll in, they see the Lina, instantly the stone behind it, and they grip that stone, silencing that fiery lady right then and there. And I just realized I need to change the title of the stream. Never mind, the title has already been changed by somebody. Most likely Travis. Good admin Travis on the case. If it wasn't him, bad admin Travis, never on the case. We'll see. We'll see if we're ever gonna find out here, or if it will be something forever unknown. And there's gonna be a Sand King for Portland Burnsiders. Lots of stuns, and the Sand King Lina lane, which again, like, they could have Lina mid, but most likely gonna be at Lina position 4, because Lina Sand King together, Io is gonna struggle, Sven is gonna struggle in lane. I would love, what I really think it depends upon is Sand King not going the maxing Sandstorm build. I feel like nowadays that skill build is mostly a little bit of a grief, because while you are, yes, you are able to farm, you are not really enabling your team to make plays. And I feel like with the Sand King Lina lane, they want to enable themselves to play aggressive and be very, very active. If Sand King goes Boros Strike and Caustic Finale, Sven is going to be forced out of his lane very early on, unless there are some heavy rotations coming from the Earth Spirit his lane, which in that case then the Faceless Void is going to have an easier time, since there will be no Earth Spirit in that lane. And with the Doom here from WangDaRen, might be an offlane, might be a mid Doom. Right now, Portland Burnsiders believe it is gonna be an offlane Doom, which would be just farming. Like, Omni Knight doesn't threaten the Doom. Earth Spirit Doom against Omni Knight Faceless Void, they might be able to kill Faceless Void or an Omni Knight, if they ever step out of position. But we'll have to see here. Now WangDaRen, what's gonna be their last pick here? They need some wave clear, I feel like. Right now, the only hero that clears wave pretty quickly is the Sven. Which, that hero you want to have in your jungle, just safely packed away in a corner, just like giving him the jungle creeps, and you're just like, yes, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. While he grows big and strong with all of the items. Like, very much like just nursing that Sven to be a big boy, and then turning red and swinging that big sword to cleave everybody in twine. And now WangDaRen have a minute of reserve time left. I still think an Underlord pick and then putting the Doom mid. They would have 3 strength cores though. Would that be punishable? There's no Timber Saw. There's no Slardar. There could be maybe something like a Viper. Actually, maybe even Viper 4 Radiant. That's a little bit more of an early tempo setter. They are gonna be lacking on stuns with that though. They have only like mini stuns and roll. Oh, and there's a Puck. That's a very high tempo hero is gonna be playing with the Earth Spirit and the Doom. I like this pick a lot. It gives some kill potential onto the Sand King, onto the Faceless Void. Like Dream Coil into a Doom. Faceless Void cannot time walk away. They have the heal from the Omni Knight, but Puck and Earth Spirit can easily get on top of that hero. Now for Portland Burnsiders, how do they want to counter against the Puck here? There's gonna be a Death Prophet. Oh, we just saw, or I just saw yesterday, Portland Burnsiders play in a different league. They played against Hellraisins, and they played the Death Prophet and won 2 games, as they played the Death Prophet and lost the game where they had to go up against the Death Prophet. The Silence is gonna be very good against the Puck. Actually, also like the Spirit Siphon really good against Doom and Sven. I like this Death Prophet pick a lot. It also gives them very strong 5-manning. The 5-man actually from Portland Burnsiders is gonna be kind of nuts. We'll have to see how WangDaRen is gonna be able to address that.
5 seconds remain.
The one who plays Sven says creep. Well, that Sven is just gonna hit creeps for a long, long time. That's for sure. So overall, looking at these two drafts, I feel like Portland Burnsiders have the advantage. However, it's very much going to come down to the rotations of that this puck is going to be able to make. Like, I feel like the Death Prophet much more just going to be about like 5-manning, while the puck is going to be looking for the pickoffs all around the map. And we are here. Game number 1. Wait. What's going on here? Okay, now we have it. Okay, game number 1 between WangDaRen versus the Portland Burnsiders. We are here, of course, in the RD2L Masters Premier Division, Season 1. On the rating side, it will be WangDaRen with 16 hours on the Earth Spirit, KKY on the IO, P3 gonna be playing the position 3 Doom, and going mid will be position 1 P1 going the position 2 Puck, and the position 1 will be played by Creep on the Sven. Now for the dire side, it is the Portland Burnsiders with Notorious on the Lena, looking to be notorious in this game. It is Vinny on the Sand King. Then we're gonna have Aaron going mid on the position 2 Death Prophet, and last but not least, up into the safe lane, it will be League of Legends, also sometimes referred to as Kobe, on the Omni Knight. It's gonna get rolled upon 16 hours. Just gonna go straight for that Omni Knight. Just gonna put some hits onto him. Last but not least, KU looking to flash farm on the Faceless Void. Another roll here. 16 hours is going to miss though. Will be a 2-for-2 bounce runes play. And 16 hours, he's just playing very, very aggressive. KU is now coming here as well. Oh, he's just gonna put some sprays down. All in good spirit. Boom! Got him. Got him again. Just gonna be forcing his Omni Knight some regen out of him. Maybe. He might have just like left the passive regen. Giving him back to full health. That's gonna be the roll onto KU, and they're gonna get to deny onto this range shift thanks to the roll, and forcing KU to use the time walk away. Very well played there. And down bottom, Vinny gonna get stunned up here, and that's just gonna hit onto the Sand King. He did go level 1 Burrow Strike, and they have LSA, so they're looking to play aggressive, but so far Sven and KKY getting the better end of the trades. And in mid, oh, the deny there. Aaron versus P1. Oh, Notorious finds the curry here, but Vinny gonna get gone on by Creep. Sven is just ignoring the creeps and says, who needs to kill creeps if I can kill heroes? That's gonna be a first kill for the Sven already, and that will also be first blood. A nice big chunk of change going his way. Courier already making the first trip, is gonna have to make a second and third trip pretty soon, I'm sure. so far, actually, the Death Prophet is struggling. 2 and 1 versus the 9 and 5 of P1. Aaron is even getting very low here. P1 finding very good good traits against the Death Prophet. She still has a Fairy Fire, so P1 not gonna go for a kill. Oh, was not quite able to dodge the Crypt Swarm there, but close attempt. There's gonna be another Boros Strike in 1 second here. And Vinny did up now for a point in Sandstorm, recognizing that Io doesn't have a sentry. So the Sandstorm is gonna prove some invisibility, and with that invincibility for some time. KKY is gonna take some damage here. That's gonna be now the Sandstorm coming out from the Sand King. But right now... Wait, there's gonna be a TP mid from 16 hours. They are looking for a kill attempt onto this Death Prophet. There's gonna be the roll. It does connect, and now they're gonna have the kick through, and that is gonna be a kill for P1. And this puck, 15 and 7, 16 and 7 to the 7 and 1 of the Death Prophet. P1 is just dominating these first 3 minutes of the lane. Absolutely dominating onto this last pick Death Prophet. Yeah, there's gonna be the Boros Strike onto KKY. The LSA is gonna be sidestep, a nice split there, and now they're just gonna turn it around onto Notorious with the attack speed from the Sven. One more right click. There's gonna be the Fairy Fire, and now KKY is the one getting low. It's gonna fall. Nice bait there by Notorious. Masterfully baited, and will find the kill onto the Io with that. Oh, 16 hours looking to secure the rune for the puck. And it will actually be a DD for the puck. Ooh. Half a level ahead. And Aaron cannot really approach the lane at all, because right now puck has 146 last hit damage. Like just right click damage, not last hit damage. It's gonna be forced to just jungle for now. And P3 is having a good lane, but so is KU. So KU is having a good lane so far. There's a scan. Scans out the Earth Spirit. Aaron knows he needs to stay on the other side. And League of Legends now making the rotation. Is going to see the Earth Spirit here. It's just going to give him a high five. 16 hours. High five. There's the high five. Who's faster? Omni Knight's faster. So another high five. And they're just walking next to each other. Isn't that nice? And now it will be a 2-for-2 bounty rune split. Actually, a 3-for-1 for the Radiant. If Puck ever gets to his P1 with the Dream Call going straight for Aaron here. One more right click finds the solo kill onto the Death Prophet. And P1 is just 15 denies at 5 minutes. Oh! Notorious finds KKY here. But so far, the biggest advantage is going in for Radiant in the mid lane. With P1 just having an absolutely outstanding laning stage onto that puck. Oh, down bottom, they find the kill onto Vinny here, and KKY is going to survive this time. It's going to come in, it's going to die, but it will get another kill for the Sven. He has now 3 kills to his name. That is a first pick, Sven. Ice Frog, can we nerf that hero? Can we just nerf him? Thank you. Oh, 16 hours is gonna find a courier here. The roll, nice micro there. Is he gonna stay in the trees? Yeah, and 16 hours is not gonna find the courier. And now Sven has the God Strength available to him. If Vinny leaves his Sandstorm, I believe they were just gonna go with the Stormhammer into a God Strength. And the Overcharge giving 80 attack speed. Woo. 16 hours, just gonna be waiting right here. It's gonna have a little 1v1 against the Faceless Void, and now they also have Doom here. He's gonna use the Doom straight onto the Faceless Void. Now with the damage from the Boulder, League of Legends has a Purification and the Heavenly Grace, but they will still find the kill onto the Faceless Void. At the same time, down bottom, they find the kill onto the Lina. As RD2L is making the rotation, it will be a rebuttal kill onto the Lina here. And now P1 is also gonna go down. RD2L finds 2 kills, but it's gonna go down to the Sven now. Sven is dominating with that God Strength. Ooh, I mean, they did find the kill onto the puck, so it's still though 4 kills. Like at the same time, they lose the Faceless Void up top. And the big thing is, Sven, he has not been killed in a lane that I would have thought, like Sand King Lina. That sounds so good, but this IO Sven just proven to be too strong. And now there are even stacks that are gonna be taken with the Overcharge. And the Trusty Shovel and the Mango Tree coming out for both sides, so no mana problems for either side. Oh, down bottom, they find actually the kill onto the Earth Spirit. Vinny has a Veil of Discord finished, so the magic damage coming out from the Dire is gonna start to amp up. But already, like, they just abandoned this bottom lane. And Sven is just here. And they're looking to both just stack. Let's look at this. Boop. They're both just gonna bop it. And now shoop, shoop, shoop. That's a stack. That's a stack. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Is he gonna go with the God Strength for this? I don't think he needs it. No, he just popped the Mask of Madness. And together with the Overcharge, he's hitting so fast already. They are gonna lose this tier 1 tower. 16 hours is gonna go in with the roll. It's going to miss onto Lina, but the Sand is gonna come out here. Creep has the God Strength, looking to cleave onto the Sand King now. There's gonna be the Veil of Discord, and they're gonna find the kill onto the Earth Spirit. That is also God Strength committed. Now P1, oh, has a Veil of Discord of his own, and it's gonna just finish off the Scorpion. Sand King gonna go down. But now 10 minutes into this game, a 2,000 net worth lead for WangDaRen already. Now Puck, he is nearly level 10. 10 minutes into this game, Vinny is coming in here, does not land the Boris Strike. Both Sand King and the Puck are going for a Blink Dagger after the Veil of Discord, but Puck a little bit further ahead. It's gonna take this small cam. Now that is Nexus, the second Nexus is committed. They wanna take this tier 1 in mid here. That's gonna be a Glyph for Stout. Radiant, they want to defend this. They're TPing in on the Doom. They find the connection onto the Sand King and the 3-man Dream Coil. They're all so low. The stun coming in from the Sven. They find the kill onto the Sand King. They find the kill onto the Lina. And now the Doom comes out onto the Faceless Void. KU, he is just going to join to die. They're also going to find the kill onto RD2L. And that 2,000 net worth lead just spikes into a 4,000 net worth lead with a beautiful collapse from WangDaRen. Just everything came up for them there. They have the Dream Coil, connects onto 3. They have Doom run in. Doom uses his Doom onto the Faceless Void, and KU, he joined that fight only to run away and die. Oh. And Creep, he's just gonna go back to, yeah, I'm just gonna hit Ancients some more. Okay. He's looking for his Echo Saber.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Even just the jump in from the Earth Spirit was so good. He has maxed out Boulder Smash, which is a lot of damage. 300 damage in like that channel, like that like group, that channel. That's, I don't know why I drew it like that. My painting skills. It's a lot of damage. And Aaron, he is just gonna rush a BKB. He does not think he has time for any other item here. KU might be looking for a Chronosphere, but cannot connect it onto the Puck. Puck has now the Blink Dagger complete. 12-minute Veil Blink. And he is the lowest farmed of the cores on his teams. K3 has his own Blink Dagger. Sven has the Echo Saber, Mask of Madness, looking for the BKB. He can also just use Stormhammer pretty much off cooldown because of the mana regen that he gets from the IO. Now KU, they are still looking for this tier 1 tower in mid, but P1 going straight in with the Dream Coil, and now with the silence they're gonna find KU, and KU has been taken down. With the relocate from the Sven, are they gonna be able to catch him out here? Where's the relocate going back to? Oh, right here. I did not see that, huh? But they're not going to be able to punish this relocation at all. Oh, KKY, it's going to get gone, and that's going to be an LSA and the Laguna Blade. They find the IO. Oh, there's also a TP on some there. Okay. But that is like, overall, it's like a trade of the IO for the Faceless Void, which you're more than happy to take. Oh, the League of Legends here looking to make another stack. KU looking to farm it now. Oh, P3 is just gonna jump in, gets the Doom onto the Faceless Void here with the Magnetize from 16 hours. They're dealing all of the damage. Now the silence coming out from Aaron here. KU, the Doom has run out. He gets a Chronosphere connecting onto the Doom. He is gonna die though to the Puck. Puck now has arrived and 16 hours can't just TP out. Oh no. It looked like they might be able to kill off the Doom, but P1 just joins in with a little Waning Rift, takes away the life of the Faceless Void. Ooh. And this is just relentless aggression from WangDaRen. This Earth Spirit and Doom are just like so aggressive. Doom actually did not go for a level 10 talent yet. Interesting. And now an 8,000 net worth lead. At 10 minutes it was a 2,000. At 15 it is a 6,000. Damn. And the thing is, it is not even like it is like one core getting really farmed. Oh, Vinny has been, oh, nice Boros Strike away here. They still might find him. There's the dust. They see Vinny here. They have stunned enough. They even commit God Strength for this to finish off the Sand King. Interesting. I did not think that God Strength was necessary there. But just finishing off that Sand King faster. And Portland Burnsiders, they're just in pure recovery mode. They're going to try to make another stack here, which they are going to be successful at. Aaron is going to get a lot of gold from this. It's getting close to his BKB. But the thing is, with how good of a game this Sven has, like, your BKB doesn't matter. Sven is going to have his own BKB, plus a Mask of Madness, plus an Echo Saber, plus God Strength to hit you with. There is now the Blink Dagger finished for the Sand King. Oh, we have a little pause there from the Sven. Having a little thing here. Oh, there's an Aetherlance on the ground. Interesting. Uh-oh. They will be back soon. Doom has reconnected, but now Io lost. Oh, that's a nice little circle. Let's try it here.
Masterful mark.
So, if you take a look at all of these charts, they are very much in favor of the Radiant here. What is going on for Dire here? They don't have Chronosphere for another half a minute, so I don't think they really want to make a play around that. Faces Void also looking for his own BKB. They don't have Exorcism due to mana right now. I think if they have the BKB of the Death Prophet, they might want to try for a smoke and maybe catch the Sven Io out somewhere. But the thing is, if you catch Sven Io most of the time is just going to be able to relocate out, and it's going to come back alone and says, yo, you wanted Sven, but he's gone.
Some things were just not meant to be.
Puck is going to go, has the full Boots of Travels finished. Oh, there's now a disconnect from the Sven. And this Puck, like with the rate that it's going, it's going to have an Aghanim Scepter as well, which is going to render these BKBs that Dire is looking at not as useful, I would say. Now, KU is gonna just time walk back. Realizes there might be a gank coming his way. And he was right in that. There's gonna be a jump forward by 16 hours old just to place a very deep ward. Oh, they're actually gonna see KU. They saw KU with that. They're gonna have Chronosphere in 10 seconds. 16 hours just gonna go onto a cliff. He's gonna get himself onto ward duty. But actually Sven is gonna have the first BKB of this game. How are they gonna kill this Sven? Oh, there's gonna be an epicenter Boros strike straight onto the Doom here with the Laguna Blade. The relocate out is not gonna be in time. But now the Dream Coil gonna be there. Does Radiant still wanna fight this? They have lost the Doom. Io is gonna come back here. It's gonna get stunned up, silenced up, and it's gonna fall. And now Notorious, they're gonna jump forward here. Creep is gonna be forced to use his BKB and go back. Puck just gonna tease him a little bit and gonna jump out. Sven is just farming here with his BKB. It's gonna get stunned up after his BKB has finished. They have the Chronosphere. They are gonna use it. And now they are gonna find the kill onto the Sven. That is 3 heroes now going down. And Portland Burnsiders, an absolutely fantastic fight here. 16 hours might go down as well. He is gonna have another roll though. Oh, there's going to be the Boros strike coming in from Vinny here. Now P3 is going to jump in with the Doom, but they don't have Sven. P1 looking to add some damage onto this Faces Void. Faces Void is going to be Heavenly Grace, but it's going to fall. So they are going to find the kill onto the Faces Void and the Lina in the end there. And P3 is just looking for more. Just running forward. Has with his own BKB and the Blink Dagger. Now Sven did get caught out in that fight, and we saw he is killable. There's a Pupil's Gift. A Philosopher's Stone for the Dire. That's very nice for Omni Knight, so that he is gonna have some resemblance of farm. But meanwhile, Notorious is ahead of the Earth Spirit. Has a full Aether Lens complete, while Earth Spirit is gonna have a Spirit Vessel. That is gonna limit the survivability of this Death Prophet quite a bit. If Radiant finds to relocate out of that Doom at the beginning there, I think that fight looks completely different. Doom is gonna go for a straight Aghanim Scepter. The break. I mean, it applies a stun, which is nice on your Infernal Blade. But usually you get it for the break, and usually you get it against some hero like Spectre, which I don't really see in this game. Also has the speed aura from the Kobold Foreman. It's gonna be the smoke up from the Earth Spirit and Doom. They've been together and hunting time and time again. Now even teaming up with P1. Vinny is gonna jump in there. It's gonna be silenced up, but has the Sandstorm. It's just gonna get out. There's gonna be the roll in from 16 hours. He's just gonna get into the enemy triangle and gonna assert his dominance, and KU is gonna be forced to get away. D1. There's gonna be an epicenter. They're gonna be going from the Sand King, and now also gonna be Doom on the Sand King, but he has already used most of his spells. 16 hours is gonna be Laguna bladed up, and it's going to fall. Now a nice Chronosphere connects onto the IO. IO is gonna fall. There's gonna be a buyback from the Earth Spirit. BKB now used by Aaron. And Radiant. Oh, they're looking for more. The Silence connects onto the Faceless Void, but Omni Knight is there to bail KU out. Now the stun connects onto Aaron here. Aaron. Oh, the roll in from 16 hours is going to finish off the Death Prophet. Now KU has his own BKB looking to hit back. They find the kill onto the Lina here as they lose the Earth Spirit. And KU is going to be forced to get back now as his BKB is running out. They will find the Omni Knight. And in the end it will be like 5-4-3 as both teams have used buyback. But this second part of the fight certainly going the way of WangDaRen. But with these BKBs and these Chronospheres, Portland Burnsiders are certainly showing that they are not out of this game at all. Now Sand King is going for a Lincoln Sphere next, just to try to counteract the Doom. Sven going for an AC to not get bursted by physical damage from the Death Prophet, I would assume. As well as the Faceless Void, of course. Faceless Void looking just for to tank up with Sancho Yasha. And now WangDaRen are just gonna look for this tier 2 here. There are only these two, and the Silence is gonna come out here with the Spirit Siphon. Io is just gonna walk him away. They are now bringing in P3 here. The stun is gonna be negated with the BKB, but they've already lost Omni Knight. Now Vinny jumping onto the IO, but doesn't have the damage. They are gonna take the two supports here, and they're gonna take Sand King as well. Now looking for more here. P1 actually has a full Aghanim Scepter now complete. Aaron gets a nice silence, but there are too many heroes here, and that is 4 heroes going down. I was questioning the Sven and IO hitting the tower, but they knew exactly what they were doing. KU is gonna get found by P1 here. Are they gonna go for a relocate? No.
Scanning for enemies.
Now P3 is just waiting for somebody to come up this high ground, but Faceless Void has wisely TP'd out. That's gonna be a smoke by Notorious. Oh, he has a Glimmer Cape. That's very nice. Also, Puck did finish an Aghanim Scepter before that last team fight, and that is not gonna negate a lot of these BKBs from the Dire side, especially the Death Prophet. She wants to be mobile. Oh, there's also now an Aghanim Scepter on the Doom. And Sven has the AC finish, looking for an Abyssal Blade. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, they find Earth Spirit. Oopsie. Now Dire, they are controlling the top side of the map here. They could maybe like go for a smoke play with the Nexus System into Roshan, but it's very risky. If the Puck finds you there with the Dream Coil and then Sven comes in with the God Strength, you're just dead. Oh, Sven also has an Imp Claw, which is gonna help him deal damage even more. P1 has hit level 20, so minus 7 seconds on the Waning Rift, which makes it a 6-second cooldown and a 280 damage spell. Actually even more, 344 thanks to the spell amplification. He's now looking for a Lotus Orb to try to reflect some things. Oh, 16 hours. It's gonna get stunned up, but P1 finds the Dream Coil onto the Lina. Lina is just gonna be stuck here for a long time. It's gonna get killed in the end there. But that is Dream Coil now down P3, just jumping forward here. Stuns the Sand King. They have dust and they're gonna jump in forward here with 16 hours. Vinny, not expecting. No, the Chronosphere onto the Sand King. Oh, and now they're gonna come in. Creep is just gonna finish off KU. And they're gonna say the next level play. And they even still have Doom if they wanna use Doom. Aaron is just gonna try to TP out. It's gonna be successful at that, but oh no, the Chronosphere onto your teammate. Oh. Now Creep is just gonna go into the Roshan pit. The IO is there. It's gonna give him the overpower, and that taking this very quickly. Even without God Strength. And that's gonna be an Aegis into the hands of the Sven. They're taking a tier 2 tower mid. It's at the same time Creeps look to pressure the tier 2 bottom as well. They're farming on absolutely everybody. And what's the way back here for Portland Burnsiders? 16 hours just jumps forward here, absolutely not afraid that there are 4 heroes on the high ground. It's just like, I'm fine. Oh, is looking for Notorious. Has the dust. Now the silence coming out, the kick, the roll. It's not going to be enough damage though. Another Spirit Vessel with the Doom coming in. The Laguna Blade will not be enough to finish off 16 hours. And now League of Legends has arrived. The silence coming out from Aaron here to try to keep his body safe a little while longer. Now the Doom even going to be thrown out onto the Death Prophet. And P3 is just chasing onto the tier 3s here. Now Creep is going to join his efforts. Also relocating IO into right here. They're just making the enemy base their own. They're like, yeah, we can take that. That's all fine. Where did IO relocate from? Oh, he was right here? Okay. And now they're gonna go straight up to the high ground. They didn't even use God Strength and they killed 3 heroes. And now they have God Strength to go through backdoor protection. And that's gonna be at least a set of racks here. There's no Chronosphere up for 10 more seconds. Oh, Vinny is gonna get found here, and P1 also finds the Faceless Void. KU is gonna get kicked. Has the Spirit Vessel on him. It's gonna go for the TP. The roll does not connect, and he will be out. But that will be a full set of racks. They're looking for the top set of racks as well. That's 2 melee sets gone. They are gonna have the Chronosphere connecting onto 2, connecting onto the IO most importantly, and they are gonna finish off that ball of light. Now Sven, he has an Aegis, and the rest of the team is approaching. They're jumping in on P3 now. They don't have Doom, but they're still gonna be able to use the rest of the heroes. They're gonna finish off the Omni Knight. IO bot back here is gonna relocate in. The Exorcism is still running. They're gonna take the second set of racks. And a 28,000 net worth lead at 29 minutes. WangDaRen, they're looking hot. They're looking just hot. P3 might get caught out here. No, he gets the blink away. And now has a Shiva's Guard finished. Has hit level 20 as well, so the Doom is actually dealing a lot of damage. Ooh. That is... that is a lot of damage, man. That is, let's see. That's about 2,000 pure damage. Ooh. It is over a time, but Anybody who can do math, should let me know. But my number actually is. They are gonna go on to KU here with the Dream Coil. Now the Doom gonna be thrown at him as well. Creep has arrived. It's gonna be stunned up by the LSA, but that's just gonna boom. Oh, goodbye, Notorious. Okay, sidestep this, and now they relocate forward. They're gonna find another kill. Vinny is dead. And they cannot take this set of frags. They're just gonna go for tier 4s. They say, we see a set of frags behind us that we can take. What we know we can take is these tier 4s. With absolutely no problem at all. And Portland Burnsiders, they call GG. As WangDaRen just takes away everything from the Portland Burnsiders. Apart from the little mango tree. The mango tree can remain. But dang, WangDaRen. They just like started in full speed and they never let go. There was like this one fight in the Radiant jungle that looked good for Portland Burnsiders, but apart from that, it just looked strong. And Portland Burnsiders, they're gonna need to bring up the heat to bring it back in game number 2, and we will be back. Stay tuned.